Hey mate. Hey mate. Do us a favour. Sell us your jawbone. Your jawbone.
So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, guys, and thank you for joining me on another foodie Friday night video. Me, Mrs Blot and my son Preston and the dog dingoes were on our final day on our 4-night holiday in the Lake District. It's been absolutely fantastic. Yes, just chilling out at the lodge with my sexy body in the hot tub, if you know what I'm talking about, guys. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to have a day out today at the town of Ulverston. We're going to have a mooch around, the old Linden gooch around. While we're there, I might as well find a takeaway, get some food, do some serious Borussia Mönchengladbach, and let you legends know exactly what I think about it. Oh yes, you know it makes sense, man dingoes. Okay then, guys, I'll bring you legends back when we're at Ulverston. We'll find somewhere to eat, we'll get stuck in, and then later on, when we get back to the lodge, we might as well do a world famous whaskey review. I'll see if I can get Mrs Blot to join in, and I'll show you around the site, I'll show you around the lodge, show you where this man dingo's been spending the last few days with my family. You better believe I will. Right, I'll see you at Ulverston. Howie. Ah. So here we are, man dingoes. We're in the lovely little town of Ulverston. I've just been having a walk around, getting some footage, the old Nicki Minaj on the camaraderie. Mrs Blot and my son Preston are just sitting outside at a cafe, having a nice coffee and a sausage roll. Yes, you better believe it, man dingoes. Still haven't got a clue where I'm going to do the takeaway review. We'll put 3 hours in the park and meter, so we're just enjoying walking around. A nice little bit of family time with the dogs. So I'll bring you back when I find a takeaway. Like I say, it's going to be a random takeaway, so I'll bring you back in a few Winnie Mandelas. Right. Right guys, I found a pizza shop, or a kebab shop, whatever you want to call it, called Pizza Time. I don't know the area, so I've seen that one and I thought, right, that'll ding dang do for this mandingo. My son Preston is just sat in the car watching the 3 dog dingoes. Me and Mrs Blot making our way down. Mrs Blot with the sexy bot. Yes guys, I'll bring you back when I'm making my way into Pizza Time. Right. Right folks, it's Pizza Time over the road. Haven't got permission to record, so I'll put the camera down as usual on the way in. You know, it makes total sense. Put the camera down now. Okay. Alright mate, can I order the special kebab please?
Yeah, would you like salad?
Yeah.
Any sauce?
Garlic sauce please. Can I have some chilli sauce as well?
Yeah.
That's it mate?
Yeah, £30.
Give a card. Oh yes, mandingos, we have got the scrandingo, and the plan dingo is I'm going to jump in the back, obviously block the bail, and I'm going to dive right into this and do some serious Borussia munching Gladbach. First thoughts, it's very light considering it's a special kebab. If I'm at home in the city of Sunderland or in the town of Seaham where I'm from, you get a special kebab in the weird tone and that's very light. But you never know, it might be really nice. We shall see. This guy here thought I was holding an axe on the way down earlier on. I said it's just me selfie stick. See you later, mate. Yes, he thought I was holding an axe. Coming down the back lane. I think you nearly shit yourself. Anyway, let's get in the blockmobile and get stuck into this. Right. Right folks, before we dive in, let's have a quick look at the food for this week's takeaway review ski. Poor dogs, the watering at the mouth at the smell of my takeaway. Dennis is down there somewhere as well. Sorry about the dog hairs all over the car guys, but that's just the way it goes, mandingos. When you're away with the family and you've got the dogs. Poor things. Anyway, come on, let's have a look. 1 pit of bread. You've got a tub of salad. A salad for a salad dodger. And then on there, oh, that does look nice. Although it's not a massive portion, we've got chicken, we've got kofta, whatever it's called, we've got doner meat. No chips. I thought there was chips automatically included, but there's none. But who cares? I get chips every week, and it's pretty much the same thing all the time. So, right, when I bring it back, I'll be sitting down there. I'm going to get the camera set up, and we're going to dive right in. You better believe it. Here we go, mandingos. Time to get stuck into this, dare I say, a lovely looking kebab. Special kebab. We shall see. Not the biggest portion as well, compared to the takeaways I get at home. I'll get a little shot there. I can screenshot that for the old thumbnail ski. Come on then guys. We shall start with a bit chicken. And that's got plenty of garlic sauce on there. Oh no, that is nice. And it's been like marinated in some sort of sauce, like a tikka type of flavour sauce, or like a tandoori. Yep. Piping hot. Chicken's cooked all the way through. Very nice. Very tasty. I'll have another piece of chicken there, guys. No complaints so far. Like I say, there's no chips came with this, but that's my fault. I mustn't have read the menu properly. Yeah, but that's really nice chicken. like I say, some sort of tandoori sauce or chicken tikka sauce. Very nice. I've got garlic on there and there's chilli there as well, I can say. Let's try a bit of the dirty doner. Not my favourite, as you guys know, but it's not too bad when you get it and it's still like piping hot. It's alright. Dirty doner with a bit chilli sauce on. That's the thing with these pita breads. You're supposed to be able to open them up, but they always fall apart, don't they? Doesn't matter where you get them from, they always fall apart. Let's get some doner in there. That's got garlic and chilli on. I should have had a tray. This salad dodger, get some salad on. There we go, guys. Get that rammed in. Amazing. Doner wrap, salad, garlic and chilli. Quite nice. Quite tasty. Decent quality doner, mate. That's as good as I'll say when it comes to doner, mate, guys. Yeah, not bad at all. And don't worry, Mandingos, I've getting my food now, obviously, so I can do the takeaway review. As soon as I finish this, Mrs Blot and my son Preston, they're going to go back here or somewhere else. It's up to them. They might not like the look of this and decide to go somewhere else, but it is quite decent. If there's any of this left, you know who's getting it. The old dog dingoes. Some people will probably say, oh, you shouldn't give your dog doner, mate, but we're on holiday and it's a nice treat for them. Right. Let's try some of the other stuff. So we tried the chicken. That was really nice. The doner, mate, as you'd expect, not bad, quite decent. I'm not even sure what this is. Pork. Tastes a bit like gammon. I'm not even sure what things are, you know what it says in the menu. Like shish kebab and kofta and what is that? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Is kofta, is that like is that lamb or beef? I don't know. Well, for me, that's got like a taste of pork. The old pork sword. Oh. But it's nice. It's nice and soft and tender. Not bad at all. This looks like the lamb, and that's very fatty, guys. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious me. I'm not even gonna attempt to eat that. Dennis, there you are, son. Dennis is eating it. Oh well, let's crack on. I don't want to pour it down too quick. That might just be one piece of meat that was dodgy. The rest of it might be okay. Looks like this is another piece of what I think's pork. No, it's not. It's a lot. It's not, it's lamb. Yeah, that's lamb, that, guys. And that's nice and soft, it's tasty. Snout wrong with it. Absolutely snout wrong with that at all. So I think this is like the kofta stuff, isn't it? Oh, now that's nice, that. That is really nice. Mrs Blot, do you want to try some?
No, thank you. I know someone that does behind you.
Mrs Blot's not stuck up or anything like that. Certainly not, you know what I mean? She's just like me, down to earth, but she is quite picky with her takeaways. And as you guys know, this mandingo will eat shite. You better believe I will. But yeah, that is okay. That's like, so today we had kofta and we had shish kebab. So it's one of them. I don't know which is which. I normally just buy the stuff and I just eat it. And that's nice and tasty. I've had that before from some other places and that's just as good, if not better. A little bit bunny in with it. The salad's nice and fresh, although there's not much of it. Back on with the old mandingos. Sorry if it looks like I've got a right sweat on. It's boiling in the back of this car. It's like a greenhouse. I've got the windows open. Quite soft, pulling apart, as you can see. Really nice. Really tasty. The only bad thing I've had so far was one piece. It looked like a piece of steak, but I think it was like lamb, and it was really fatty. We'll let them off with that because the rest of it seems okay. Right, guys, let's have a look and see what's underneath. Loads of dynamite with chili sauce. So I've had a doner wrap with the salad in. Let's try a bit on its own. It's been on the bottom, so it's still nice and hot. Yeah. Not bad. Once again, after getting some paper towels or serviettes. But that's just the way it goes, mandingos, on the Blot Outdoor Show. Probably not the greatest takeaway review I've ever done. Like I say, we're away on holiday. We were already coming to Ulverston today. So I said to Mrs Blot, look there, we're already there. We're already going to be walking around. So I might as well get some food tage and the old camaraderie. Get something to eat. And then when we get back to the lodge, and I'm bringing you back to the lodge, guys. Yes, for a whaskey review. Yeah, when we get back to the lodge, we've got all night to ourselves without having to run off doing a takeaway review. So it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Getting back to this. You know what? I said a couple of weeks ago, didn't I? I need to start and be more brutally honest with me reviews. And I think I'm going to do that now. It's decent. I'm not going to harp on about it and say it's fantastic like I do sometimes when I'm trying to help out struggling businesses. These has actually got a 5-star. You know when you get your 5 out of 5 with the local council for the hygiene rating. And I can see why. The pizza shop inside, it was really nice, really clean, really modern. But the food quality, it's not up there with some of the low-star ones I've had. Like I say, it's okay, it's decent. And it's doing for a nice little snack. And I could normally eat all this, no problem. But I'm not going to try to. I'm going to have a little bit more, obviously because I'm doing the review. Have we got any more bits of meat there? Yeah. And there wasn't that many pieces of meat. It's nearly all doner meat. When we're at home, me and Mrs Blot, we'll get a mixed kebab or a special kebab. And it goes between the two of us. And we don't eat it all because you get loads. So I'm going to wrap this up now, guys. I'm sorry it hasn't been a very long review, but I'm going to be brutally honest. Portion size, not very big to be honest. I know there's loads left, but I haven't really eaten very much this time. Value for money. I think it came to £13 or £13 something. Now when I compare that to my local takeaway and the amount that you get, it's not really value for money. Well, I don't think it is. Food quality, it was okay. Not the greatest takeaway I've ever had. And that's, I've got to be true. I'm doing these takeaway reviews. I've got to give you my God's honest opinion. It's decent. Nothing special. It's not terrible or anything like that. It's decent. Decent food. So, time for the old score dingoes, man dingoes. Dog's going crazy because someone's next to us. Right, wrap this up quickly before the dog's gone mental. I'm going to give it an average 6.5 out of 10 dingo man dingoes. There you go guys, 6.5 out of 10. I'll bring you back when we're at the lodge. I'll show you around the site and I'll bring you back for a world famous whaskey review. Oh yes, you better believe I will. Right. So here we are guys. We're back at the lodge at Brockwood Hall. Absolutely fantastic place. We've just popped the pugs, the little pluggeroonies, into the cage because we're going to go over to the pub. There's like a little pub on site, pub restaurant. We had a meal in there a couple of nights ago. The pizzas were absolutely delish, if you know what I'm talking about, man dingoes. Let's just have a quick look outside. We're not doing a big tour of the place or anything like that, but yeah.
Hey mate. Hey mate. Sell us your jawbone. Oh why, suit yourself.
Our Dennis son. That wasn't dog shite on the floor down there, mind guys. It's moss, the old Cape moss. There's loads of it up on the roof and it keeps falling down. Up on the roof. Our Dennis. Our Dennis son. Why are you good looking? Why are you bonny, Dennis? Yes, man dingoes. So we're going to head over to the pub, get a pint. It's only open for another hour. Have a game of pool upstairs. And yeah, I'll give you a quick look around outside, round about where we're staying. And when we come back in, me and Mrs Blot with the sexy bot, we're going to do a world famous whaskey review. You better believe we are. How we? Ah. Oh, Dennis, why are you cute? Sellers your slash Gordon. Oh yes, man, dingoes. Just out for a walk with my dog dingo, Dennis, the rock hard Mackham pug dingo. You better believe it, guys. It's 11:40 and it's not, I tell a lie. It's not, I tell a lie. It's 10:40, it's 20 to 11 at night in the western province of Mongolia. Sorry guys, I mean Western Lake District. What a fantastic place. Oh God, we have had an unbelievable few days away. Here's the sign, guys, to the gates, just as we're walking back in to the place where we've been staying. Brockwood Hall Lodges. We have been coming to the lakes for years, and it's safe to say this probably is the best place and the best time we've ever had. Absolutely unbelievable. A good friend of mine, well, he's actually me half cousin, Davy Crangle. Davy Crangle. He's got his own YouTube channel, you know, D.C Outdoors. I'll leave a link in the description of this video, guys. If you go back and check Davy's channel out, give him a sub as well. He's a fantastic lad. He actually works in the factory. You know where I used to work? Cowboy Chris, young Chris, little Schmick. I think on 3 of Davy's early videos, I'm on 3 of them. Yeah, on 3 of Davy's early videos, I'm on 3 of them. That makes sense, doesn't it? But little Schmick is on 2 of them as well. And then if you go back on like my early ones, Davy's on like 2 or 3, probably 3. If I'm on 3 of his, he'll be on 3 of mine. Yeah. D.C Outdoors. There's a few D.C Outdoors channels, mine, guys. So I'll leave a link in the description of this video for my good friend and cousin, D.C Outdoors. He does like just all like hiking videos in the Lake District, but his camera quality is top notch, a million times better than me. And he's a fantastic lad, and you will see little Mick and me on some of Davy's early videos. You better believe you will. Dennis, sell us your cigar, burn arsehole. Why, it's cute. God, I'm a right idiot, aren't I? I can't even take the dog out for a walk without talking shite. But yeah, what a fantastic place this has been. Mrs Blot's loved it. My son Preston's loved it. It's just a quiet little site. There's no... Right, here we go. Time to answer a question. So I'm kind of like reading into the future. And I know after this video, people will be saying, where's the place at? How much does it cost? Is it expensive? This, that and the other. So I'm going to answer the question now, guys. It's called Brockwood Hall Lodges. And it's cost us £700 for 4 nights. Coming on a Monday, leaving on a Friday. But we've booked the week just before the school holiday starts. So the prices will go up as you expect during the school holidays. But we booked it through Horse Seasons. Is it Horse Seasons or Horse Seasons? £700 dinkies. Only £700 dinkies. You know, you pay like £25 deposit, and then we had to pay the other £675 later on down the line. You can tell I've had a few whiskies, can't you? And a few beers. Aye. But well worth the money. There's about 15 lodges on site. Every single one's got a hot tub. The whole place is beautiful. Well kept grounds. There was 2 lodges. 2 lodges. Had a sauna. Well, I booked this like months and months and months ago. So I managed to book one of the ones with a sauna. You know, being the flash bugger that I am. Do you know what I mean? No flash about me, guys. Jesus Christ. But £700. I know that seems like a lot of money for 4 nights in the Lake District, but we don't go abroad. We used to always go abroad before, but my son's 16 now. I'm just waffling all the shite now, mind, guys. I hope you don't mind. My son's 16 and we haven't been abroad since he was 2. So like over 14 years since we've been abroad. So we come away, this type of place is dog friendly, so it's ideal for us. There was a restaurant on site we were in the other night, and that's, you know, you come over here and you know the prices are not cheap, but three pizzas for the price of two is what I'm trying to say. So not too bad. £4.75 I think it was for a pint of Cruise Campo, but they had another lager, like a cheap local one, for £3.75. So for them prices you can't complain in the Lake District, guys. Absolutely tremendous. Dennis has enjoyed it, and his arsehole.
Dennis, sell us your arsehole. Why it's fresh.
I'm not obsessed, you know, with dogs' arseholes. I'm only having a laugh, guys. Yeah, but it's been absolutely fantastic. You've got like down on the grass down there, there's like tennis tables, like free to play on. There's like a little football goal up, and it's not special, but just to have a kick about with a football during the day with a band. Free game of table tennis in the sunshine. Yeah, we've had some nice weather, a nice refreshing change in the Lake District. Good restaurant, you can go in just for a pint if you want. That's the building over there, you see it over there, guys, and that's our lodge there, the first one. Seller's me fingernail. Yeah, there's a room upstairs where you can go and play pool if you're lucky enough to get it, which we did tonight. 50p a game. You cannot go wrong, dingo man, dingoes. 50p a game in the Lake District. Okay then, it's time for me and my son Preston to have a good hour or so in the hot tub, chill out, another bottle of beer, couple of whaskies, you better believe it. And when I bring you back, me and Mrs Blot with the sexy bot will be doing the world famous whaskey with you. You know it makes total sense. Dennis, sell us your arsehole. Right. What are you doing, Denzel? Nearly got squashed. Oh, he's a good dog. You know what time it is. Whaskey time. We have got the two plugs with us tonight. Denzel and Ernest Shackleton, as you can see.
Careful.
Ernie's got a poorly leg, dingo. He's injured, the poor little thing, and he's feeling really sorry for himself. I don't know where Dennis is. Dennis the brute. He's lying down somewhere, chillaxing. Oh God, your breath smells.
I thought that was your breath, not his.
It's nasty. It's not as bad as Messy's.
Not as bad as yours.
Not as bad as mine and Messy's. Anyway, guys, whaskey time. This week we have got Tam Navulin sherry cask finish, and I am privileged to have the beautiful Mrs Blot with the sexy bot joining me on a whaskey review. Yes, it's been a while.
It's been quite a while,
It's been quite a while, and I am over the moon to have you join me on this. I was wanting to join in. I was wanting to join in on the food review today, but it didn't look very nice, did it?
No, to be fair, I was having a McDonald's though.
Yes.
I had my heart set in a McDonald's today.
And it wasn't the best looking either.
No,
So
I'll agree with that.
this man dingo will eat shite. Mrs Blot a little bit more picky than me. She's not stuck up or anything like that.
No, definitely
Certainly not. Do you know what I mean? She can't be stuck up if she's going out at me. I've got a face like a smacked ass. You know what I mean? But yes. And it wasn't the best takeaway, to be honest. So Mrs Blot was right when she came to choosing a McDonald's, if you know what I'm talking about. Getting back on the whaskey review, guys. Tam Navulin sherry cask finish. I've had a few drinks tonight, guys. You better believe I have. I've been chilling in the hot tub, just relaxing, like what you do on holiday. This was kindly brought to me from my son, Preston, a few weeks ago for Father's Day. I've been keeping it because it's a nice one. Not much left, as you can see. Let's get this popped in. Not the famous cup dingo, just the a glass that was in the lodge, and what a fantastic place this is. It's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Oh, amazing.
We definitely come back, haven't we?
100%.
So Mrs Blot's got a week off work in about 3 weeks time, 3 or 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
So if we can't get booked up for this place, then, because it's a popular place and it's really nice, I'm expected to be fully booked. We'll come back later on the year when it's a bit quieter, October, November, December, whenever. It's a fantastic place and we will definitely be returning. Ah.
Oh, right.
Anyway, whaskey time.
Come on.
Do you want to go first?
Oh, well then.
Go on. You get your massive nostrils in there, Mrs Blot. Matron. Get the old bakeroni in. It's not piss.
No, how
It's
much we're
whaskey.
drinking?
Get your massive nostrils in there. And you tell me what it smells like. Sorry guys if we're having a mess about. This is what we're like. We like to have a good laugh. We take nothing serious. We're a couple of idiots. You better believe it. What are you getting?
Cinnamon.
Jerry Cinnamon.
Jerry Cinnamon in this
Jerry
one.
Cinnamon's back in town, guys.
Jerry Cinnamon.
Jerry Cinnamon for now. Let's get my bent bakeroni in.
Your massive bakeroni.
You better believe it. Yeah, I can see where you come from. There's a little bit. There's a little bit of cinnamon in there. The dog's licking my hand. He's a good boy, ain't you, son? A little bit cinnamon. And there's a sherry there. You missed a massive trick there. It's obvious, guys. Go on, say it. Oh, I state the obvious, Mandingo. It's called Sherry Cask Edition. But I've got to say it as it is. There's a massive sherry smell in there, guys. Sherry smell in there. Cinnamon, sherry. And I think you missed that ginger smell there.
No, it was more cinnamon for me.
Cinnamon. Get a geggaroonie on that. There's a definite, she's right, there is cinnamon and there's a definite sherry smell. It's sherry cask that's been stored. It's been stored in sherry casks. Why, I'm some lyrical genius.
What's up your words?
It's been stored in sherry casks, guys. So I'm stating the obvious, but there was a big ginger thing for me there as well. The old ginger spice-a-rooney. Do you not get that?
No.
No?
Just cinnamon for
Cinnamon,
me.
Jerry Cinnamon. You must have got the sherry as well, though, because it's.
It
it's
smells
stored
like a
in
sherry. Yeah, it smells like a sherry.
You're getting the cinnamon and the
And
sherry.
sherry.
With me being the true whiskey professional, you know, like a true connoisseur of whiskey, I'm also getting like a ginger thing coming through there. Anyway,
Get on with the tasting.
that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Right. Here we go, guys. Be good dog, ain't you? Good dog. Oh. Straight away. Like a smooth. I can taste that sherry, but it is very mild. You would think with it saying on the bottle, you're going to get a big sherry taste. No, that's not the case. It's there. It's very mild. And to be honest, I'm not going to bullshit you. If it didn't say sherry on the bottle, you might bypass that. You might not realise. But obviously, me being a true professional, I can taste that sherry in there, guys. Mrs Blot might not be able to taste it. Go on, you get your lips around that. And the whiskey as well. Oh, matron. Hey, son. What are you getting?
Ginger.
Oh, you got the ginger. No ginger in the smell, but you get the ginger in the
the
taste.
Taste,
Why are you honest?
Why? It's not as you crack.
Come on, guys, let's crack on. Here we go. Do you know what it is?
Oh, don't say I'm right.
Yeah. There's like there's a few spices there. Not just ginger, like a peppery, nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Like a ginger, like a few spices mixed together, but there's ginger in there. So although I was laughing at you when you said that, she's actually right. I don't know if you were bullshitting or if you actually tasted that.
I'm the real one, sir. Come on.
You're the real deal.
She's the main shit stain. You better believe it.
Do you think it tastes like ginger biscuits? Do you know, like if you dip it in a cup of tea?
It
you get a
has.
strong...
Yeah, like a ginger, biscuity, a little bit cinnamon in the taste as well. You said, Jerry, cinnamon in the smell. Not the greatest whaskey review I've ever done, guys. As you can see, we're just having a bit of a laugh. Do you know what I mean? Mrs Blot's madly in love with me. We're sitting here together. We're having a good time, aren't we?
Heads and barrels.
I love her as well. You know what I mean, guys? Yeah. But it's a really nice quality whaskey. There's definitely a sherry taste in there. Ginger, a few spices.
It's not that harsh when it goes down, either, is it?
And you're not, and she's not a whiskey drinker.
No, I mean, I'm like...
She only does that for me. She does anything for me. Our matron. But she's not a whaskey drinker. She's only tasting the whiskey for me. But she's right. It's quite smooth. It's mellow, isn't it? It's mellow, it's smooth. Goes down quite silky. And for the price you pay, you can actually get that on special. I think my son got that for me in Morrison's. Obviously didn't buy it himself. Mrs Blot bought it. Something like down from £40 down to 30. So for a quality single malt whaskey, that is a good price. Maybe it's not even 30, £28, something like that. So yeah, top quality, down the hatch, Mandingos.
Oh, thank you.
Time for the old score, Dingoes, my fan sexualities. Well, it's been a decent one. Sherry, spices, ginger nuts. What else you say?
Raspberry jam, you says, isn't it?
A bit raspberry in the smell. It was a nice whaskey, top quality for the price. I'm going to give that a very, very good, not the greatest one I've ever had, but still really, really good. 8.9. A very strong, solid 8.9 out of 10 dingo mandingos. Mrs B, what's your score?
I'm going to give it a 9.2.
9.2. 8.9 and a 9.2. So that's an average score. What are you going to say?
Because I like the way it went down. It was smooth and not as harsh.
Nice, smooth and creamy down the Oaks Road Dingo.
Oh, God.
Amazing. Oh. Right, that's average score of 9.5. You better believe it is. And you know what I'm talking about. This is serious whaskey tasting. Right.
Right.
Oh, our matron.
Mandingo.
Mandingo.
Rice.
Blot's smallest fan sexual.
Here, mate. Here, mate. Sell us your saxophone. Why, you're some Louis Armstrong.
Oh, matron.
Here, mate. Here, mate. Here's a favour. Ask you nicely
Will you sell us your jawbone? Jawbone. No? Oh well, sod you.
Here, mate. Ah, yeah. Sell us your jawbone.
Yeah, mate. Sell us your jawbone.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you dropped bad dingo. Oh.
Here, mate. Here, mate. Wow, you're good looking. Jawbone.
Oh, matron, the glove of self-love.
Oh. 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 Oh.
You know, it's my turtle sense might very nice.